No.
No, I did not.
Did you kiss your cousin on the mouth?
No.
I'm really afraid to ask the next question.
Did y'all hug or talk or?
Yeah, we hugged a lot and talked and
you
climbed trees.
You found her attractive.
And you were attracted to her.
Yeah, she had it going on. And
How old were you?
And you found yourself looking for.
Please don't say 25.
No.
you found yourself looking for.
I was young. Either late single digits or real early double digits.
Yeah, well, that's all.
Let me say this: did you find yourself anticipating that car driving up in the driveway?
Looking for a little blonde hair running around?
Yeah, sure.
There she is.
So we've all been. See, that's what I'm talking about. Cousins are great.
Does that make us sickos?
And let me say, are we sick? No, because most of us.
Are we a bunch of perverted sickos?
No. Most of us can be traced back to, the home team leaving the United Kingdom, Great Britain, correct? The royal...
Well, Europe, Western Europe.
All of Europe. The stupid royal family. They've done this to us. Heck, they're marrying cousins now.
And it doesn't show a bit.
Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
We're back. Here's the song. Bad timing on this, Speedy.
Rick, by the way, in a very uncomfortable moment, I would like to say happy birthday to my mother.
Well, happy birthday,
right
Mama
now,
Speedy.
Who is probably very uncomfortably watching and listening as she probably goes to get her hair did. And all the ladies at the salon, Terry made her own little purse. One of Terry's first purses she made for my mom's birthday. We celebrated it this last weekend, even though it's actually today. And I love you very dearly, Mom. You're the best ever.
Well,
and,
shout out to your mom during this segment.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Don Juan's it's Deer's birthday, and I don't know
his grandma.
Yeah, Dee.
The Dee at the reception.
Shout out time to Deer.
Yeah, you don't want to wish Deer a happy birthday? You busy out there?
By the way, y'all didn't have to remind me. I remember it.
What are you looking at in the hall out there?
I was just handling some stuff out there. We got Ethan coming up next, and I was talking to
I heard him warming up in there, man.
Yeah. But, yeah, happy birthday, Deer. Today's Deer's birthday.
Well, Deer, happy B-Day.
How did she get the name Deer? That's what y'all call her?
Like her sister, they call her sister Ma Deer.
Ma Deer?
Ma Deer.
Okay.
Right, so I guess they just broke it off and said, hey, all right, you're Deer, I guess. I don't know. Ever since I was a baby, we've been calling her Deer, so.
Okay, well, happy birthday.
D, you ever made out with your cousin?
Well, no.
D?
No. Did you think your cousin was fine or something when you were little?
We all got hauled off to all these family gatherings. We were young. We didn't know. They were the only girls around.
There was tan legs. We couldn't help it.
They didn't know. What did we know?
Well, it was a one occasion when I met a cousin that, I didn't really know she was my cousin because we were from up north. They were from up north up in Cincinnati, Ohio. And we were like up there for a funeral.
Easy, buddy.
Yeah, one of those.
Did y'all drive your Buick too?
Okay.
Y'all drive your Buick over there?
We drove in the Buick. I struggle with that word.
Yes.
But, yeah, we were up there, and I did meet a cousin, and we played around and stuff, but I didn't, realize she was my cousin until after I come in and how good she looked. So, but by the way,
did somebody break that to you, and it was bad?
Yeah,
huh?
so
I'll tell you one thing, she's fine. Hey, buddy, that's your cousin.
That's your cousin.
Hey, that is,
That is your cousin.
Unless you didn't write your letters.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh, did...
Okay, so,
What is that?
all right. Do you realize that the Casio kid is now standing in the window where everybody can see him, and he's wearing a Billy Ray Cyrus muscle shirt?
Tell me he's not going to hang on to that the whole day. What?
That is a sad, sad state right there.
Pull your mic down.
Just don't see that every day.
What you got on, kid?
Stand right here, please.
What
are you doing?
It's laundry day.
It looks like it.
What are you doing?
It's laundry day, and it's the only thing I had left.
Casio, you do
Megan has not seen you in that shirt, has she?
Hey, please explain what this looks like.
He's got on a Billy Ray Cyrus muscle shirt. Now, unfortunately, up top...
It's a sweatshirt with the sleeves cut out, the neck cut out, and it's too tight.
Can I say this?
Way too tight.
Can I do this
Except where it needs to be tight. That's what makes it even funnier. It needs to be tied up through his chest and shoulders. It's fine there. Matter of fact, it's too big. But it comes down to the tummy, and, buddy, it looks like something tried to get out of a bag.
Look, I do believe he's got it on backwards. I think the back should be on the front.
Let's see, turn around.
Oh, my God. You got it on backwards. No.
It's got the logo on the back. The pocket logo is on the back.
Well,
The pocket logo doesn't go on the back.
Hey,
I got to show you my love.
how about this? A pocket logo should be.
On the pocket in the
Yes.
front.
Then you couldn't read.
We can read it when you're going away.
Then you couldn't read the country song of the year.
He's wearing the BMI Country Song of the Year 1993, Achy Breaky Heart.
Not here, Cassio. Let's take that out of here.
Spin that around there.
Oh my gosh, there's something getting away. I saw something.
Okay.
How's that?
That's
Is that
better.
better?
And somewhere Megan's going, boy, I made a good choice.
You know, too, I was going to ask Cassio if he'd made out with his cousin, but I know how he feels about aggressive kissing now.
Yeah, that's right.
You have a little puppy come out and want to play?
Hey, let me ask you this.
JT made out with his cousin.
Oh, sure. JT, you need to give any shout-outs?
I do, actually. To Rhonda and Lynn Stone up in Huntsville. Two sister cousins. Now, third cousins don't count.
Oh, yeah. Yes, they did,
JT,
too.
wait, not only you made out with cousins, but they were
Sister
sisters.
cousin? Oh.
Rhonda and Lynn Stone. I never never no freedom kissing. Just a little maybe, hey, and they had horses and a nice big farm, and we'd go down to the barn and get the horses.
So what does that got to do with anything?
Horses couldn't drag me away.
What was that, a little,
I have
a little, no, JT, you didn't have a little roll in the hay with your cousin, did you?
Hey!
They were third cousins, long distance cousins. But Rhonda and Lynn Stone, Charles Stone, May Stone, that Roy Stone, the whole family up there in Huntsville. I hadn't talked to them in years, and I don't even know if they still live up there. But Rhonda and Lynn.
Right now, they hope they don't.
My mom was from Huntsville, so we used to come down once a week every summer, and riding up that big long driveway to Rhonda and Lynn's house, and see them come out the front door. I was like, yes. Going home.
JT, they're your cousins. JT, you are on the air.
You're from Pennsylvania, right? Are you from Pennsylvania? You are from Pittsburgh, right?
I was only 10 or 11, 12.
Look, when
maybe.
you're in Pittsburgh, you've heard all the rumors. You
Southern
think once you get
girls.
to Alabama...
Yeah, I know. Anything goes, baby.
That's 80 degrees. They've got horses.
JT,
Hey, stop it.
And where we grew up in Pittsburgh, we didn't have whole house air conditioning back then because it got hot maybe once a week, or 1 week a year, 1 week out of the year. So when you'd come down south and get to a house with air conditioning and 85 degrees outside, and you go inside
Daisy
for the
Dukes.
lemonade, Daisy Duke blonde, and they were a couple years older than me and my brother.
older woman.
So
Let me
they
ask this. Would you go back home to Pittsburgh and go, y'all won't believe what the South is like?
Yes. Rhonda and Lynn.
It ain't like
Hey,
hee-haw.
JT, that's 4 times you've called them by name and stared off in the distance.
Okay.
Are you all right?
You see me go, yeah, we'd be driving up that long driveway. Easy.
This is where,
Some of us are ashamed of it. No, we're not. Come on.
I think we need to have a phone segment if you've made out with your cousin. Come clean, you'll feel better about
Baby,
it.
I'm
Just
back.
put it behind you.
Okay. But anyway, Rhonda and Lynn Stone, the whole family up there, like, give them a shout out.
Yeah, I bet they're glad to hear that.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I mean, at least we just said a cousin. He's like saying their name and where they live.
Third cousins. Really don't count.
Well,
I didn't have first cousins.
we'll be the judge of that.
Okay.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Here as we go to the phones. Speedy, everyone on the show, including now Christopher Columbus, who is switching what you see on TV for Media Visions in Turner South, admits that he too maybe had a little thing for his cousin.
No, maybe, Rick. He had three
Three
he says,
cousins.
fine cousins, and they always used to wrestle.
They wrestled a lot.
Who is this?
Christopher, come to a wide shot and just walk in here.
Can I try to clear this up a little bit so it wouldn't be made out to be such a, oh, here go these hillbillies, this is what we've always thought, stereotypes.
Exactly, Rick.
When you're growing up and you first start liking girls, that's the only girls you'll ever see.
Yeah.
I mean,
There isn't like a club for 9-year-olds.
No.
3 cousins live in Spartanburg.
D, are you all right?
Lynn, and Lisa.
How many?
Laurie, Lynn, and Lisa in Spartanburg. 3 of my cousins. And they were gorgeous. And I was 10 years old. And they were, I guess, 18, 19, close to that.
Oh.
Well, what do you
What
expect?
kind
10
of
years
sick?
old.
Rick, this is the babysitter syndrome.
Oh,
You know how
my
that is.
gosh, not older cousins.
They would tickle me and
He
throw
was
me on
hot
the
for the
bed.
babysitter.
How about that?
He was
tickle you.
And you liked it.
And you loved it.
And you liked it.
And you would go, when we going back to Spartanburg?
Every year.
You tickle me. Hey, in a lot of cases, I mean, if you ever gonna learn to kiss, who else were you gonna use?
Sure.
Especially like Christopher Columbus, they're older. They had a little fun.
They could probably help you out a little bit, you know?
Y'all saw JT light up like a light, didn't you?
Yeah.
Huh? My wife's watching now.
Well, look, we're not saying, we're talking about being young. We're not talking about anything dirty here.
Yes.
Oh, no.
We're talking about innocent puppy love. Hey.
And you looked around, they were attractive. You realized you liked girls, and the only people you got that close to were cousins.
Sure.
I mean, you might look across a classroom, but that was about it. What could you do at school?
Yeah, this was summertime.
They wouldn't even talk to you.
in school.
They wouldn't even talk to you. You're in the car, you drive up, you're sitting there in the same room with them. Hey. So, suddenly you're on the trampoline. You what?
Yeah. Chasing on the playground.
Just because you roll around and maybe like fall on each other on purpose on a trampoline, is that considered wrestling?
Yes.
You're flirting with your cousin. You know why you were on that trampoline? You wanted to bounce around?
And I tell you, whoever you fell on that, they must have really enjoyed it.
I was thin. I had it going on back then.
You still do,
but you're young days.
You're the bachelor, man. You're back.
That was before I hit the gym.
You've got an aggressive kissing girlfriend.
That's
man.
right. You can count your blessings.
Did you see the guy and he owned me? And I meant to print it out. I forwarded it to y'all to see if one of y'all would print it out in case I'd forgot it, and I did. The guy who sent other things Casio Kid doesn't like. Did you see that?
No, I did not see that.
It had like Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, it had it had all these great things Casio Kid's got a problem with, and it was hilarious. So I'll try to get that.
Where's the guy here?
Hey, Casio, did you have any tickets left, though?
To the gun show?
Yeah, to your gun show you got going on?
Right? Okay. Yeah, thanks, man.
I'll hook y'all up.
Okay, man. Thank you, Top Gun.
Yeah, I want a front row.
All right, let's go to the phones.
Your mic's not on.
Amy's in Childersburg, Alabama. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Amy.
Amy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Amy.
I'm really sick.
Oh, Amy.
I can't. That phone didn't work. I am so sorry. Carrie in Harrisville, Mississippi. Carrie, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. Monkey Grass.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. What station you listen to?
Listening to you on 92.9.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Brookhaven.
Brookhaven.
Yeah.
What was funny was a while ago y'all was talking about, cousins and stuff.
Yes.
And right after, when y'all took y'all's commercial break, it went to focus on family.
It always works that way. Cause Rick was on a rant about closing the day. First thing was a mortgage commercial.
Yeah,
you know?
I was talking about closing a loan, and we went in the Birmingham station. Their first commercial was, "Have you closed your loan yet?"
Yeah, I mean, right out of the gate,
That's the first thing it
unplanned.
said.
Isn't that funny?
So Mississippi gave us focus on the family right after us talking about dating cousins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Richard. Hey, okay. Hey,
Well,
Speedy,
what
you
I
get a call
was-
on that one today.
What I wanted to let you know was that I'm from a small town, and I'm kin to everybody, including the dog. That's my Uncle Earl's boy.
I got you.
And right now, I'm dating my fourth cousin.
What? Well,
right now, today.
As we speak. Let me
As we speak.
let me say, I didn't even. Hey, that don't even count. You can't go fourth.
Is there such
Third.
Well, wait a minute. What is the cutoff?
Yeah,
But yet,
the cutoff.
No, wait. Don Juan makes a good point, but you know it's your cousin.
Well,
and you're a grown man.
Well,
Is there
Right.
such a thing?
I know it's my cousin.
Carrie, is she
My,
really fine?
is she good looking?
She's fine to me.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm getting uncomfortable.
Listen, no, there's a cutoff. I mean, the cutoff.
What is the cutoff?
Three's
That's
the
what I want to
cutoff.
talk. That's what I want to talk to y'all about. What the cutoff is.
Now,
Three.
wait.
You're clear. He's clear, man.
Yeah.
He's clear.
All right, calm
There's no
down.
such thing as a fourth cousin.
Three. There's no such thing as a fourth cousin.
Oh, yes, there is.
It's the third cousin once removed. But anyway, so are you saying third cousin is you're no good there, or you're clear on the third?
No. Fourth is where it begins.
Fourth, you're clear.
You're out of line up through
Fourth,
three.
I'm clear, so I'm good to go, right?
Give me an example of what a fourth cousin, how they would be your fourth cousin. How would it?
That's why her daddy.
So you can't even
Her
figure it out.
daddy. Her daddy is my third cousin, which is my grandfather and his grandmother were brother and sisters.
I don't know if you...
I'm confused.
Say that again now.
Are you?
My grandfather and his grandmother were brother and sister.
You mean her?
Her daddy.
Her daddy.
Her daddy.
Daddy's grandmother and your granddaddy were brother and sister.
Yeah. My great-grandfather and his great-grandfather was the same man.
Y'all, they're linked in there.
Watch out.
Rick, that is
That's a little closer than I thought.
How about this? I don't think that's fourth.
I don't either. You may need to count that again, Gary.
If you can explain it and break it down like that, I think it's wrong. Come on.
Hey,
Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Gary,
I know.
Carrie, I expected your list to be longer than that.
I hear you, man.
There wasn't even a great-grandfather.
Yeah, you got to have the word great in there.
Yeah, it was great, Grandpa.
Or how about this? You need the word great or when they were in England.
No. How about this? I wanted great. Yeah. That's what I was waiting to hear. Because how about this?
I wish I could throw a couple more in, but I can't, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my kids have a great-grandmother who's living. You know what I mean? Hey, your kids ain't gonna be right. I wouldn't do it.
Go ahead and take Carrie, but if
Yeah, I put
you
you-
6
I
toes,
put
don't
you
call
this
back.
way. I'm more worried about, my kid coming out looking like Cyclops, and wanting to put on the pirate patch on Halloween.
You got something else thinking for you, buddy. No.
We all expected that list to take up the rest of the segment.
Yeah.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
All up in the house.
Top of the hour, the Rick and Bubba Show, 877 We Be Big. We get back, we are discussing, if you're just joining us, by the way, Ethan, the band, will be jamming with us in the next segment. They'll be here this hour. We were discussing that, I don't know how I got started.
I do.
Do you?
I just brought up very casually when you were a young kid, and you went to these family...
Harmlessly climbing trees with your cousin.
Yeah, and you went to these, little get-togethers, the family, once a year
Right.
or whatever, and you saw a lady that was really pretty, and you started maybe flirting with her or hanging out with her, or, and all of a sudden you realized it was your cousin.
Yes. And now that
Rick told us that he knew his was his cousin, but he didn't care.
Well, again, I was a kid. I was just going through puberty, and she was adopted.
Right.
That doesn't count.
I think you're all right there, Rick.
But she is your cousin.
And yes,
Okay.
but she's Polynesian.
Right.
I don't think that counts.
Plus, she was what? Miss Teen Florida something?
Yes, she was.
And
Matter of fact-
Bubba climbed trees with his.
Yep. You, we want you,
Little kiss.
and you got a little sugar from your cousin when you were younger. You admitted that. JT admitted that he made out with his cousins when they were little, just a little kissy.
Year after year.
Don Juan was hot after his.
Don Juan tried to make out with his cousin till one of his family members said, "Hey, that's your cousin."
Right, and he would play chase with her and then fall on purpose so she could catch
All
him.
right.
Cassio smashed his cousins on the trampoline.
Yeah. So it was
Christopher Columbus, who switches for us, he was hot for all three of his.
He kind of had.
Sisters too. That's a double whammy.
He kind of lived the young teenage dream. He had like 17 and 18-year-old female cousins.
Like tickling him. He liked it.
Well, sure he did. So that's all we said. Now some of y'all, I got to say and I know somewhere Ted Turner, for the first time, who really hates Southern stereotypes, by the way, is just dialed on. Said, I want to see what's happening on Turner's South.
Yeah.
Oh, look, here's a new program.
Well, we're making fun of it. That's what's so
sure.
funny.
Like I said, let's see what's happening here.
Say hello to Mr. Ron Lang this morning.
Yes. Eli.
Guy listening for the first time this morning.
Hey,
Oh, man.
that's the guy who's thinking about putting us on his station.
Yeah.
And then Speedy said, how about listening to the show tomorrow?
Yeah.
That was yesterday. So he's tuning in
I thought
today.
we were a good, clean show.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of your cousin, there's Bobby Horton.
Yeah.
I bet he's kissed a cousin or two.
Look, he doesn't discriminate. He kisses everybody.
That's right.
Yeah.
Eli in South Carolina. Eli, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Eli, welcome to the show.
How you doing?
Just rolling out this morning?
I can't watch TV and do this at the same time.
No, you'll really get sick.
And they're not going to show your picture, Eli, so what do you care? All right, so
Here we go, Eli.
Eli, what's your story?
Focus, baby. Here we go.
All right. Basically, I was going, but
All right, he can't do that.
Eli, I'm going to ask you to stop looking at the TV.
yeah.
Eli, you do realize this is too early to be
Eli,
drinking, right?
it looks like you got a good subject line, but we're about to dump you.
Come on.
I had a I started dating this girl when I was real younger.
Yes, you didn't know.
Real younger.
Like when I was 18.
Yes.
I was living in Columbia going to school.
Yes.
Come to find out she's my third cousin.
Now,
and I married her.
You married her? You married her?
Right now, y'all are married?
Right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean...
When did this come to light that y'all were related?
After we were married.
Yeah.
So you're like married and y'all are talking about family members and somebody says, you know, my Uncle Ed over there in, you know, Charleston, and you go, you know, that's funny, I got an Uncle Ed over there in Charleston. Did y'all do that, or what happened? I mean...
Or was it even worse, you invited a family member to the house to meet your new wife, and when she showed up, your wife said, Aunt Martha, what are you doing here?
It's not like that. It's
okay,
like,
good.
I never knew my dad.
Yes, you went for a hug, and your wife did too. So you never knew your dad?
No, I never knew my dad. He's
Now,
from my dad's side.
So how did you piece this together?
We went to a family reunion in
oh boy,
one of her family reunions, and I met my uncle.
And there was your kinfolk. Oh, okay.
Yes. So have y'all talked to someone about, is this a real serious situation? Third cousin, was there some marriage in here, or are y'all blood kin?
Well, we're blood kin. It's like she's my dad's second kin.
Okay.
Second cousin.
Yeah. So this is
dad's father's first cousin.
Yeah. So you got yourself a situation here. Yeah. Well, Eli,
you're not gonna have kids though, right?
I can't have kids, so.
Okay, good.
Well,
why don't y'all go out? Why don't you go out and adopt some? If y'all have children, maybe adopt a baby or something. That'd be nice.
Well, we're looking into that now.
Well, good. I hope it all works out then.
Just don't tell the folks that y'all cousins.
Yeah. In the interview,
just leave that detail out.
In the interview,
I mean, not trying to pull anything, but you can give too much information.
Can I say this though? Can I say this? It does save a lot of controversy about where we're going for the holidays.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, right.
So you want to go to your family or my family? We go, oh, I'm sorry.
You want to go to your family or your family?
We go to my family or my family?
Our family.
Let's go to
and Ryan dated cousins.
How about this? I can tell you. Look, I know Ryan's family. I know there's a lot of them.
Yes.
I don't even need to ask him if he had a crush on a cousin when he was little. I don't even need to ask him.
You didn't know you was just a stupid
How about
kid.
this?
You put
How about this? I bet he can name 3 cousins he had a crush on when he was little. Okay.
Look, Ryan is from the same county Bubba and I are from. I know he made out with a cousin.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I bet you dated one in high school.
Did you marry one?
I bet a cousin wore you jersey. Let's go to Amanda in Jasper.
There was a lot of Greenwoods. A lot of them.
Let's go to Amanda in Jasper. Hey, Amanda, how you doing?
Hi, monkey grass.
Hey, welcome, Amanda.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I wanted to say I've been listening to y'all for about 5 years, and I just really love your show.
We have a good time. Thank you for being part of it.
Well, you're welcome. And I just called to say, actually, that my husband had dated, like, his 5th or 6th cousin.
All right, see, this 5th and 6th.
Yeah, I think you're all right there.
But what was the funny thing was they went to church one Sunday, and he went in holding her hand, and his brother went around introducing and said, and by the way, this is our cousin Dottie.
And he didn't know it at the time?
Well, no, he did know it, but everybody at church didn't know it, and there he is holding his cousin's hand.
Well, look, your brother always help you out in situations like that.
Speaking from experience, your brother's always there to help you.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
One of these, if we knew that somebody was dating their cousin, we would put up a billboard.
Yeah.
And just let them see it on the way to work.
Yeah.
Well, Rick, you stole your cousin. You stole your cousin from your brother.
Well, that's cool. That's true.
So.
That is true. That is true.
So, I mean.
Yeah, sure. Matter of fact, how it worked is I started talking to her about I thought it was inappropriate how they seem to be liking each other. All right, let's go to Julie in Andalusia.
You want to see the boathouse?
Andalusia. Hello, Julie.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I have to say, first of all, that this is like watching a Chinese movie because, you're getting it about 3 seconds after I say it on TV. So this is really weird. I'm waiting for the subtitles to roll across the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, you need to listen to your telephone, not the TV or the radio.
Yeah, because in a minute, Godzilla's coming after you. Yeah, well,
Godzilla.
What's on your mind, Julie?
Okay, my grandparents on my mother's side, her father and mother were first cousins.
Whoa!
And I knew they were cousins, but I didn't realize how close they were. My grandmother passed away recently in September. And, you know, we got to talking about it, and I realized that grandmother, lived in Crenshaw County with her father, and my grandfather lived in Covington County, you know, with his family. They never saw each other, kind of like one of y'all were saying earlier. You know, they never saw each other. So when they went up for visits, you know, and they met, and in meeting, they decided to get married, you know, dated for a while, whatever. And then one of her sisters and one of his brothers, they married too.
Easy. How about this?
Found out later.
How about this? Your family tree shouldn't look like a bamboo stalk.
I said, Mother,
let's get some branches on that thing.
Let's bring in some fresh blood here somewhere.
Then my grandfather, his father was married 3 different times, and his second wife, which is my grandfather's mother, they were related somehow. And
Well, you know what? I'm just glad all these stereotypes about the South are not correct. That's all that's my relief here
Julie,
today.
so are these your blood relatives?
Yes.
Do you have kind of a big head?
Really?
Well, no, that's I don't.
Not physically, not physically, I don't.
Okay. Well, that's a fair question.
You're going off the family, you know.
That's it, brother. Christopher Columbus is out.
He's switching with his forehead right now.
By the way, he's my meter too, and he fuels me and makes me worse.
Sure. That's what was, you know, called in the Victorian time a blue-blooded person.
That's where that term came from.
Exactly. So, I mean, in essence, I'm blue-blooded.
Yeah, well, like I said, the royal family has caused all this.
Exactly.
They started.
And I'm sure that's where...
You have a big head.
Well, have you ever looked at Prince Charles?
He's got big ears.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. That was a fair question.
It makes you have big heads?
Well, yes. Sorry, buddy. I mean, I don't mean... I mean abnormal.
Everybody's looking at Bubba.
Right. No,
Why y'all looking at me?
Right.
You've got oversized head, very long, by the way.
Yeah, mine is for a banana size. Look, really big right through here. Look,
A lot of cheek, a lot of cheek.
It appears right here. It's going to be, and all of a sudden, there it is. A lot of jawbone here.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
I can't start another.
We're back 16 minutes past the hour.
Continue.
The 1-877-WE-BE-BIG is our number. Fax is 205-945-3999. And on the World Wide Web, Rick and Bubba, spelloutand.com. Go there and find out how you can send your daughter to the SEC Gymnastics Championship. The cutoff is tomorrow. We need a letter, 500 words or less. Send it to don1@rickandbubba.com on why you think your daughter should get VIP privileges, meet the team that she pulls for, the coaches, the players, have great seats for the Saturday events, all coming up with the SEC Gymnastics Championship. Bubba, we welcome back to the studio. Speaking of cousins, here's the band Ethan. Ethan is back.
Rick, one explanation before we move to this, okay? I have somebody who's really got this figured out.
Okay, good.
Fourth cousins, let me give you the definition, are where great-grandparents were first cousins, grandparents were second cousins, parents were third cousins, and then their kids would be fourth cousins.
See, I don't think that's a big deal. I think the cutoff's 3.
Unless somebody knows it.
They're cousins.
Anyway.
Okay. Any of y'all ever, when you were
From my
growing up,
hometown, Jack.